Hey, what's happening? This is Uncle Jay here. I could be talking to you about anything in the world, but today I'm going to be doing a recap on the fight between Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey. I'll also be doing a recap on the UFC on Fox card, which was headlined by Thiago Alves versus Martin Kampman. And then I'm going to give my prediction on the UFC 145 bout between Jon Jones and Rashad Evans. Okay, Miesha Tate versus Ronda Rousey. This was a really high level fight in terms of the skills that they displayed in this fight. Was really high level. I mean, I'm not being sexist or anything, but you know, this is quite surprising for a women's female MMA bout. Usually it's either you just have women being thrown to cyborgs to eat them all up, or it just kind of looks wrong. I'm not being sexist, but that's just how when I view women's MMA, that's how it kind of looks, either wrong or just very one-sided in the context of them going up against cyborg. But this actually was really good fight to watch. I've become a fan of both Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey. Very high level grappling, very high level grappling. I mean, I'm a big fan of Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey now. I mean, and Ronda Rousey backed up. She backed up on the top. She ended up giving Miesha Tate an armbar. She almost got her in an armbar prior to that, but this armbar, I mean, Miesha didn't want to tap, and I think she got her arm broken or dislocated. But yeah, this was a really good fight. The thing about Ronda, obviously, she has a very poor stand-up. I think that's going to be something she needs to polish up, because I think she comes up against a high-level striker, she's going to have some serious problems. But her grappling is definitely world-class. You can tell there's a reason why she's a former Olympian. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how Ronda does against her next opponent. But that was a really good fight. Alright, next fight I'm going to look at is going to be from the UFC on Fox card, which is between Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson and Ian McCall. This was a really good fight. Really good fight. Both fighters show some serious skills, speed, footwork, grappling, good striking combinations. This fight had it all. Definitely, I mean, this was a controversial decision in terms of Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson won. And you have both people, you have some people that think Demetrius Johnson won, you have some people that think Ian McCall won. I personally think Ian McCall won that clearly. I don't think there's, I mean, even when you look at the stats, he had more strikes and he had all the takedowns. So, I mean, I think they gave Mighty Mouse more significant strikes. But I mean, if you hit the guy more than he's hit you overall, and you've taken him down more than he's taken you down, I mean, you've taken him down four times. The other guy hasn't taken you down at all. I think that's an open and closed book. Apparently, the commission said they got the result wrong, taking full responsibility, and they've taken the fight from, they've changed the result from Mighty Mouse winning to the fight being a draw. I personally don't even think it was a draw. I think Ian McCall won that fight clearly, and I think when they meet, I think they're scheduled to meet in UFC 145, and I think when they meet in that fight, Ian McCall is going to win clearly again. So that was a recap and prediction all in one. Look at that next fight, Joseph Benavidez versus Yoshihiro. Did I get his name right? Was it Yoshihiro? Yeah, Yoshihiro. There's nothing really much to say, really. It was like lamb to the slaughter. I don't think Yoshihiro was ever in that fight. I think it was Benavidez all day, and he caught him. Benavidez looks really dangerous at 125 pounds. And I would actually like to see Joseph Benavidez versus Ian McCall, which is going to happen because I think Ian McCall is going to beat Mighty Mouse. So that's going to be a really good fight, interesting fight. That's a toss-up. I'll probably have to predict that when that fight's scheduled. I need to think about that for a while. But that's definitely going to be a really good fight. Again, we're going to see everything in that fight. Thiago Alves versus Martin Kampman. That was a really nice fight to watch. It was to and fro, but Alves was definitely getting the better of Kampman in the striking game. Even in the grappling game in the beginning, Alves was doing pretty well. He got the mount on Kampman and was just raining down blows. And then, I don't know, at the end of the fight, man, I don't know what... actually, I kind of understand. I mean, basically, Thiago Alves had Kampman hurt and then just went in for the takedown and then got caught in the guillotine, and basically that's how Kampman won the fight. A lot of people are saying, even now, part of me is saying that you know, why do that? You had him hurt, why didn't you just stick to the striking? But then I kind of understand where Thiago was coming from, because I guess that whole element of surprise, just to throw him off so badly, on top of that he's hurt, I guess. But it just didn't work out that way, because, you know, throughout the fight you could see Kampman wanted the fight on the floor. You know, basically Alves just got unlucky, and I think, well, he'll just learn from his mistake, I guess. Okay, now I am going to give my predictions on UFC 145 between John Bones Jones and Sugar Rashad Evans. Yeah. Okay, let's look at both fighters. John Jones, very good striking, very good grappling, because he comes from that Greco-Roman style. So he can take you down from numerous positions, not just from, you know, grabbing your legs. He can grab your body, you know, grab your arm and your head, take you to the floor. And he has good submissions. He has good, especially chokes, in the chokes department. Very creative on the feet, so he doesn't mind doing spinning elbows and all those kind of stuff. And he's just a really, really, really talented fighter. Sugar Rashad Evans, very good grappler, you know, good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu. His striking is mainly based in boxing, so when he strikes with you, he's mainly boxing with you. Very good at, you know, merging his striking and his grappling, so he's not just, you know, running across the cage to grab you and throw you on the floor. He will actually stand and bang with you and then take you to the floor. Yeah. And then on top of that, you have the history, you know, the beef. You know, the whole thing of Rashad Evans having to leave the camp because John Jones said he was going to fight him, even though both of them said they were never going to fight each other. You all know the back of the story. It's one of those things whereby I actually want Rashad to win, because I feel like, storyline-wise, I think like he got the bitter end of the stick. But in truth, I just see John Jones winning this. I just see John Jones just winning in every aspect, the striking, even the grappling. I don't think he's like a better grappler than Rashad, but I just think that grappling will neutralize each other and it will just come down to the striking, which I just think John Jones has the edge, really. I don't see him finishing Rashad. I see him beating Rashad on points. As usual, with every video I like to leave a scripture. The scripture I'm leaving for this video is going to be from Galatians 6 verse 1. And this scripture just encourages us to just live in harmony and peace with our fellow man. Just having that forgiving and restoring mindset, you know. So when people do make mistakes, rather than just, you know, judge them or be, you know, critical, just have that mindset where you forgive them and you try and restore them. I know it's easier said than done, but it's one of those things that you just have to, you know, embrace, and if you're finding it difficult to accept that, just, you know, just go to God in prayer and ask Him to instill that desire and ability to do that. Alright, that's it. If you enjoyed the scripture, just check out the link below. It takes you to a weekly online show I do called Bible Study with Uncle Jay. Subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how you think. And yeah, see you after UFC 145.